Hello and welcome back. We are on episode 7 of our Zodiac challenge for our Aquarius generation, which is our first generation. Now we are starting out in cast today because I gave Akira a little bit of an update. I know that I told you guys last episode that I was going to look for some CC for him. We have updated his hair just a little bit. It is CC hair, but I wanted to keep that man bun that he had going on with kind of the undercut look. And I also grabbed some leather jackets that I really liked, but then I also grabbed this jacket, and I have a couple of them from the same creator. They're actually for werewolf sims, but I loved them for Akira anyway. So we have this one, which is kind of a leather jacket kind of look, which I think that he could totally rock. We can put some patches on it if we wanted, or we can do this look, which is kind of the jean jacket with kind of a sweatshirt underneath, which I thought still really fit Akira's vibe, at least for the time being while he's still a young adult. So I wanted to give that a go, at least for his main outfit look. And I've just made sure that his hair is updated across all of his outfits so far. So we have a slightly updated Akira to get us started today. Now, I've heard that with the most recent patch that there are quite a few things that are wrong with The Sims. I'm really fascinated to see if we encounter any of those bugs today. I've seen several videos on TikTok showing different bugs that people have encountered so far. So this will be really fascinating to see if we encounter any of that in our gameplay today. Now, just to kind of get us back up to speed, Maya is 2 days away from aging up to an adult. Akira, I think, is a little bit younger, so he has 3 days. They're just a day apart. And of course, we have Pickles down here, who is running wild next to all of the gnomes from Harvest Fest. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to sell these gnomes. They give us a few hundred simoleons per gnome, and our Sims are not gardeners, so I don't think that we will really need them. I'll give Akira all the seeds though, just in case. We'll hang on to those for the time being. And we have an updated calendar now with the new update, which is really interesting. We also have some new festivals, which have to do with the high school pack. We obviously are not going to be playing with the high school pack yet. We don't have any high schoolers in our household, but we can see that there is a football game happening every Thursday. There's also a cheerleading event happening most Fridays, it looks like. So that's fun to see. Our phone also has an update with the new look, which is pretty dang cool to see how they've updated all of this. I'm excited to kind of dig a little bit deeper into some of the new apps that they have on the phone. But for right now, I'm really looking forward to what we can do with Maya and Akira today. So she does have work in 4 hours. I think that I'm actually going to take her to a different lot so that we can start getting some donations, just so we are ready for that possible promotion in the future. So I'm just gonna take her. We are going to travel. Wow, this all looks so different. This is wild. So I'm gonna leave Akira and Pickles at home today. I had a little bit of an issue with being able to travel from my phone. I actually had to slide the camera off the lot a little bit, and then there was a travel icon, and that seems to be working. So that could be that I'm having a mod conflict. I'm not really sure, but traveling using my phone did not work. All right, we are at the saloon. Let's see who is here. It's a little early to be at the saloon, to be honest. It is 7 in the morning, but when you have to get those donations, you gotta hustle. So we're gonna come in here and introduce ourselves to Nancy Landgrab, see if she will give us any money. We know the Landgrabs are good for it. So let's see if we can get Nancy to give us 100 simoleons. And she did. I'm actually really surprised by that because we literally just met Nancy and then immediately got her to donate $100 to us. Let's see if this will work on Jeffrey as well. Although he's uncomfortable right now, so we're getting some new options like confess to having woohoo. I just met this man, so I don't think that I want to do that. No, let's not order a drink. No. Let's not order a drink before we go to work. We have work in 2 hours. I do not need you drunk at work. Let's also see if Jeffrey will give us some money. We just met him as well, and she's drinking anyway. I told her not to. She did it anyway. Hopefully we won't be drunk when we head to work. Yeah, she's having no problem getting some donations. We're already up to 350. I feel like we've really seen Maya grow in terms of being an introvert that literally couldn't talk to anyone to now she seems to be having absolutely no issue talking to people at the bar and actually getting them to donate to her cause. So it's gotten way easier. $4.50, that's wild. Okay, let's see if before we go to work, oh, we have 15 minutes. I was gonna see if we could get the bartender to also donate 100 and then we would be set. We also just learned that Jeffrey's evil, so maybe we don't want to be friends with Jeffrey. And like everyone is uncomfortable at the bar except for the bartender. Okay, I want her to get this other 100 before we head to work. Done and done. That was super easy. Okay, let's head to work and don't drink the rest of your drink, girl. You have to go to work. See, the saloon this early in the morning was maybe not the best bet because she near about got drunk before she went to work. Not ideal. Okay, Akira is also at work, so we are just home with Pickles. No one's home right now except for the dog, so I'm just gonna speed up time. But it does look like Mika just was outside, maybe waiting to see if she saw us. So she's just hanging out with Pickles right now. Donors Buffet. Maya oversees the caterer's preparation for the big donor dinner. Upon final inspection, Maya realizes nobody brought the vegetarian cuisine. They'll need to cook something herbalicious and quickly. Should she dash to the farmer's market or order more ice cream? I'm gonna say go to the farmer's market. Okay, Maya organizes her staff and runs across the street to the local farmer's market to buy literally every vegetable. She hurries the food back and quickly prepares scrumptious vegetarian cuisine to delight all donors and saves the dinner. So she got $100 more for her cause, which is fantastic. I figured Maya likes to cook, so that probably would have been the best option, and I feel like that was a really good option. She got some money for her cause, so that's fabulous. I hope that it will continue to count our donations, even though we've maxed out our 500 for right now. I did see that as I was asking people at the bar for money, that she got the workaholic lifestyle. Oh, what just happened? She brought home, oh, that was for the cheerleading sports team situation. That will not be us. We are too old to be a cheerleader. But I don't love that she became a workaholic. That usually means that she will just randomly go off to work now. Pickles looks really sad. Let's cheer her up. I don't know why Pickles is so sad. And we really need some fun, so let's play some fetch with Pickles. I also have attempted to bring up the Wants and Fears. I already had that selected from my previous gameplay, but now that they've redone the Wants and Fears, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any whims or anything for my Sims. Again, I don't know if that's one of my mods that is affecting that. Hopefully there will be some updates for that in the future, but right now I'm not seeing any of those. Mika would like to come over and hang out. Since she missed me earlier, I will say, yeah, girl, come over and hang out. And Akira is home from work as well. We are getting quite a bit of money at this point. Both of us are doing pretty well in our careers. I feel like I could add on to the house again. I'm not really sure what exactly we would want to do. Akira's also getting a phone call from Darling saying, remember when we talked about Jules Rica? We went on a very nice date. That's awesome. Love to hear that. Let's see, what kind of updates would I want to make to the home? I feel like I could decorate a bit more, which would be nice. We could also add on to this bathroom. I know that I talked about putting in a tub in here that would allow us to not only bathe the dog, but when we have kids, that will help us bathe the children as well, which is also important. I think we are gonna have to make this bathroom at least one slot larger. We're just already running out of space. So I think I might do something like this. It's a little funky. I don't know. Is this too much? It might be too much. Okay, maybe I'll just be boring and I'll turn that back the other direction. Okay, so I've made some slight changes to the house. We have a tub in here now. We have some updates to the bedroom, just some decor, which I think is really nice. They finally have a wardrobe in here. I always think that my money is gonna go further than it does. Tell me if y'all have the same problem. We also have some updates here in the kitchen. So I'm really happy with how the house is looking so far. I think that it is starting to take shape and have some personality of its own. There's always more that we can do. And obviously once we start having kids, we are gonna have to majorly add on to this little house. Okay, this random person just showed up at our house and she came outside to yell at them. Oh, it's Victor. I didn't even recognize Victor. he's wearing a little knit hat and we just came outside to yell at him. Okay, well, maybe we shouldn't do that. I am curious about exploring all of this. So like the social bunny thing. I want to look at this. Welcome to Social Bunny, a place to connect with other Sims and virtually share your life. To get started, use the button below to add friends. Okay, so we can add friends to our Social Bunny feed, I guess. It's kind of like adding friends on social media. Interesting. So we can post something. Let's do a new post. I mean, that's kind of boring. Post about being back from work. How do you feel about it? Let's say confident. Wake up, grind, go home, rest. It's a steady routine and I'm totally crushing it. Okay, Maya, that's kind of fun. It just builds out its own social media post. That's really funny. So it says I have 0 followers, but I have 3 friends on here. So I can message people directly through this Social Bunny app. Let other social bunnies know what's hopping. Reach out to contacts via messages. Words have consequences. Okay, so you can message your friends through here, I guess like a DM, and you'll get responses. That's really interesting. I'm curious how that's gonna go. My game is doing some funky things, like both Akira and Maya were asleep, and I tried to send Miko home because she's just like in here showering, and it made all of my Sims reset. So I don't really know what's going on or why some interactions are a bit wonky. I have a feeling it has to do with the new patch and possibly some of the mods that I have. It's a little funny that like Maya and Akira are asleep. Victor's in here hanging out with Pickles. I thought he was watching TV. He's not. Miko is in the bathtub. Now Victor's on the computer in our room. They're just kind of, they have the run of the house right now while we are sleeping, which is a little funny. Okay, Miko's going home. I'm gonna wake Akira up because it seems like Pickles needs to go out and Pickles has not learned to go out by themselves yet. Victor's just watching us through the door. Okay, now he's leaving. That was so weird. We're just outside with our dog and Victor's just standing there at the door window watching us. Don't know about that. Oh, I think she got a Social Bunny notification. Did you just see how she reset? I'm not sure what's doing that. Okay, she posted on her own. I feel like Akira has it all figured out. Moral support or advice, they got your back. And Akira posted, the person who invented autocorrect died today. Restaurant in peace. That's so interesting because since I didn't tell either one of them to post anything and they just do of their own accord. Funny. Pickles is being adorable as always. I know none of us are surprised. I love how wholesome these two are together. So it's super early, but I kind of want her to go to the yoga studio. We haven't been there in a bit. Yeah, traveling by phone is not working for me, but if I kind of scroll away from my home and click the travel button there, it works. So not sure what is interacting with my phone travel at the moment. Oh, and I think it's bringing all of us. We're just gonna travel with Maya. But I haven't been to the yoga studio in a bit, and I need to have at least one club meeting a week. It is really early. I don't know who will show up since it's 4 in the morning, but some people do their exercise super early in the morning. Could never be me. I am not a morning person. Since Maya was already awake and she has a bit before work, we're just gonna go ahead and start a club gathering and do some yoga, because why not? The 2 yoga instructors are here, which is great. That probably means that there's going to be a yoga class starting sometime soon. So until then, we can just hang out with our yogis. And it looks like Zoe is already here. She's coming to hang out with Nox. I'm really curious to see. Oh, she's gonna come meditate. I thought she was gonna come hang out with Nox, which I am super curious to see how the romance is going between these two. We're gonna come in here and do a brain boosting yoga routine before we head off to work this morning. I think that would be a great one to do. And look at how good Maya has gotten at yoga. I mean, obviously her wellness skill has gone up quite a bit, but I love seeing my Sims actually improve, like their animations actually improve when they get better. And it's just so fun to witness, to just physically see your Sim get better at something that they're working really hard to achieve. So she's level 6 of wellness right now. We have to get up to level 10. I think that she will definitely do that during her lifetime. I think that a yoga class is getting ready to start over here, which Zoe, Miko, and Mitchell are all a part of. Yep. they are starting a class, and that's gonna get us a ton of club points, I think. I'm glad that people are actually taking Knox's classes now. He actually has half a full class, so that is wonderful. I'm so happy to see it. And another yoga class is starting in 30 minutes. Today is Neighborhood Brawl. That is not my favorite. I am just going to end that early because we will not be participating in Neighborhood Brawl, I don't think. Oh, I'm just now realizing that Maya doesn't have work for 3 days. Okay, so we have several days off to just kind of do whatever we want. I thought that I would get in a yoga routine before work, but we don't even have work, so the club points are just raking in at the moment. I'm gonna have her come in here and meditate while everyone else is finishing their yoga routine in here. Surely Knox won't mind if we're in here for a bit. And I'd love to throw a big birthday party for Maya for her birthday since it's coming up. She does have quite a few good friends and she knows quite a few people as well. So we could invite some people from work, we could invite some people from here at the yoga studio. I think that it would just be really fun to have a big party this episode. So that is what we're gonna plan to do. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. We're only level 6. Dang. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Why is no one else in the yoga studio noticing this? I feel like if someone starts floating during their meditation, you take notice of that. Oh my goodness. She has like an aura around her. That is wild. Yeah, her meditate has turned into levitate. That is quite the meditation. They've obviously updated this interface as well, which I think looks really nice and sleek. I wish that I could get my wants and fears to work. I'm gonna do some research on that and figure out why that is not working for me. We are so close to getting 1,000 points, but she has already done some meditation and some yoga. All of her fellow yogis have done a yoga class with Knox, so we're probably fine to call it quits for right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this gathering, even though we're really close to getting that part of our aspiration checked off. But I think that next time we have a club gathering, we will definitely get there. So I am not concerned about that one bit. Nothing like just walking home in a towel. Like, why didn't she change before she left? Nope, just going home in a towel seems fine. Plus, Sims just walk everywhere, so it's not even like she's getting in a car in a towel and driving home. She's just walking barefoot in her towel on the phone. And it's kind of cool out. It's saying that it's cloudy and cool, so that can't be comfortable. Maybe we can post on the Social Bunny about what we just did. Oh, we're getting some interactions on the Social Bunny. That's cool. Interesting that you can't do like, you know, I just had a yoga class or something like that. I can just post about traveling. So we'll do energized post about traveling, I guess. Hello, beautiful home. I have returned. I'm not sure anyone's really gonna care about that, but maybe. And Zoe has come over. I don't know if Zoe has met Pickles yet, so I can get advice on Social Bunny post. I wonder if Zoe is really active on Social Bunny. Maya also keeps glitching out when she tries to eat. I don't know what's going on. I'm having a lot of weird bugs, which is not great. Which I mean happens, especially if you have mods like I do, but I keep getting like a T-pose for a second every time I tell her to eat something or anytime she tries to eat. But it doesn't say that she's that hungry, so maybe it's okay? I think that Akira is quite the cinephile. He's literally always watching a movie, and Pickles is still so terrified of everything. That's something that I don't know if you can help your pet get over their fears, but Pickles is very scared of all technology in our house, which is kind of sad because every time we're watching a movie or we're on our computer, Pickles is freaking out in the corner. And Zoe and Akira now know each other, which is great. I'm surprised that they hadn't met each other already. I think that Zoe pranked our toilet when she was in here. She came in here a second ago and was very suspicious, and now our toilet is pranked. So I think that it's been Zoe that's been pranking us, which I didn't even know that she was into mischief or anything like that. Maybe we need to get to know Zoe a bit better because I think there are some things about her that we just had no idea about. Or do we know all of her traits? Clumsy, cheerful, goofball. We do already know all of her traits. Maybe it's the goofball trait? Oh, a sentiment gained. You're so fun to be around. I really enjoy spending time with you. I hope you feel the same way about me. That's really sweet. I'm glad that these two are friends. Who has shown up here? Is this someone else we don't know? Sachiko, I think is how you say that. I don't know her, but she's standing outside getting absolutely drenched on our small little front porch. These These two have been getting along a lot better this episode. To be honest, I was really questioning whether or not they should stay together. I felt like every time they talked, they were losing friendship or romance, but things seem to be going really well. They're autonomously flirting with one another. Oh, and then she goes outside to shower in the rain. You know Maya, she's our little water bearer. She's gonna go where the water is. But they've been really flirty and really like hitting it off this episode. So that makes me feel good about their future because I was questioning it. We don't like a toxic man. We're not here for a toxic man, but we do want Maya to be happy. So long as Akira is acting like a better partner to her and actually being sweet and loving on her, we're here for it. Like this is cute vibes. We like this. And they are very flirty. Pickles is wanting a walk. Isn't it just like a dog to like interrupt a moment like this? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do a risky hookup for them just because we're getting a bit older. Maya has definitely been thinking about babies for a bit. We're just gonna see what happens. I'm not definitely getting her pregnant with this, but we're just gonna see. And Pickles is in here to follow them. The music is playing, but they just glitched out again. But the music is playing for them to woohoo. Isn't that so strange? I don't know what's happening. Victor's calling. Quick question. Nanami Hara and I were planning to spend some casual friend time together. Should I do it? Go for it, Victor. That's so interesting that glitched out for me. And Akira has come out here to nap, but he's feeling so flirty. Interesting. Okay, he needs to take the dog on a walk. Just go for a short walk. It's raining. I don't think that they hooked up. I just got a message from someone that I don't know. This said, I heard you have a secret admirer at the romance festival. Shall we go try to find them? A secret admirer? We live with our boyfriend. I mean, but I'm kind of curious. So sure, let's go. Who could our secret admirer be? And is there a way to determine who that person is once we're at the romance festival? Like, would they come up and talk to us? I don't know. This is very interesting. We're not here to cheat on Akira. I just want to say that. I am just curious what that message was about because that was from someone that we did not know. It's telling me to meet people. This is who invited us. This is Kalamenu, I think. Didn't someone message us about her a while back? I think that they did, but I didn't know who she was. Oh. And she's immediately yelling at me. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know you. My gosh, there are so many new interactions. Like if I click on Bako, I get joke about getting together, describe flirty dream. This is so interesting. I rarely go to these festivals, so that's probably always there, but I like never use those. Okay, we're gonna go around and just meet some people. Some people have already had some of the punch, which makes you super flirty, I think. I truly don't know what to expect from this. I don't know if we'll be able to determine who our secret admirer is or if we just have to meet some people and see what happens. There is someone that's pregnant here. Oh, is that Katrina? It is. She's pregnant. Is she married? I don't know. I don't know who the father would be. I'm just doing cheerful introductions because I'm not trying to get with anyone here. Flirty introductions could be a bit dangerous in this situation, but all we had to do was meet people. Oh! Mila, whoever that is, just threw petals on us, which isn't that a romantic action here at the romance festival? Victor is here with his wife. Let's chat with the romance guru and see what they have to say. I mean, we are thinking about potentially getting married soon, so I'm curious what the romance guru has to say about that, if they have any words of wisdom for us. So ask guru about current relationship. Let's see what he has to say. I see a back massage in your near future. He said a lot more than that. I'm sorry. What? I need a bit more than just a back massage, sir. I need you to tell me what's gonna happen with my life. See, he has a lot to say. He just keeps saying, I see a back massage in your near future. Nothing more than that? Sir, love is often found in the place you least expect to look. Well, I live with my partner. Okay, this romance festival, I suddenly don't trust this guru guy. We're going home. I don't trust that he knows what he's talking about because he literally gave us nothing. And she's bored and very uncomfortable. So that just did not live up to the hype. Plus, I have no idea how to figure out who my secret admirer is unless it was the girl that invited me, which I I didn't even know that we knew each other, but nobody came up and talked to us other than us introducing ourselves to a couple of people. Nothing really happened. Okay, back home, and it's rainy. I feel like I need to tell Akira how bizarre that was. Akira is still really flirty. We're uncomfortable, but I'm wondering... Oh, there's something new called Ask About Woohoo Interests. I want to see what that says. Like, what does that mean? He thinks it's funny, whatever it is. Okay, she has learned his woohoo interest. What does that mean? If I look at his, like, profile now, is it gonna tell me? Oh, it does. He likes men and women. Okay, so that's definitely new with the update. You can see what people are interested in. I can also declare love publicly. What does he think about this? We're just standing outside. I think he's happy. I'm having to look through the door because they're just standing on this tiny porch. Oh, and then she insults him immediately. What is going on with these two? No, let's not fight again. Let's stop that. Okay. Oh, I think because she's very uncomfortable, she's just picking a fight with him. I'm just gonna stop that. Okay, Pickles has learned not to drink from puddles. That's wonderful. Oh my goodness. Just because you're uncomfortably wet does not mean that you need to argue with your boyfriend. He's feeling very flirty. And she's on the same wavelength with him, and yet fussing at him. Okay, let's do a smooth apology. Her charisma level is up high enough for her to apologize. Okay, that's good. Now she's happy. Oh, and now she's flirty. Okay. Well, since the risky hookup didn't work, I want to do the try for baby. My pregnancy settings are set to only 30%, so it may not even happen, but I think that I'm gonna have them try. They canceled it. He has also learned her woohoo preferences. I don't understand why that keeps canceling them. Oh, now it's doing try for baby. And look, it just like glitches out immediately. Is it because of these? I'm just gonna remove the pillows and see if that helps things. Though, if they try for baby, she may not age up. So maybe I should wait until she's an adult because she's about to age up and I don't want to ruin that. But they're both really flirty. This is hard. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The amount of T-posing that I'm getting is kind of bothering me. I know people have had way worse issues with The Sims after this last update, but it's still kind of driving me crazy because every little activity that they do, I'm getting a T-pose the first time that I'm asking them to do it. Pickles has learned to pee outside. Excellent. That means that Pickles will be able to take herself outside now, and we don't have to always come outside with her. And that rain just immediately turned into snow. Wow. I mean, I guess we are now in winter, so that was just an abrupt shift. But even when they're trying to eat, they will sometimes just get a T-pose when I tell them to eat, which is super, super frustrating in my opinion. He has another notification on Social Bunny, which is just him posting, "This tag is poking me, the music is loud, these shoes are pinching my feet, I regret coming to prom, is that bad?" Sir, you did not go to prom. You are not a teenager. And they've just sent the same message back and forth to one another. Is that some kind of inside joke about the autocorrect creator dying? Again, there might need to be a few updates to this patch that they did. Pickles loves when it snows outside, like literally frolics, which is so stinking cute. And the snow is laying a little bit. We're getting some white ground outside for Maya's birthday. No way, it's gonna be snowy for her birthday. Okay, Akira is up first, and it is Maya's birthday today. So I think that I'm gonna get him to make a cake for her. We'll do a chocolate cake. That sounds yummy. Because that would be really sweet for her to wake up and he's already made a cake for her. Now, fingers crossed he doesn't drop any glass in it this time. Okay, he upgraded his cooking, and so far so good. We haven't had any issues with the cake, at least not yet. He did so good other than putting it on the floor at the end. I am happy with that. Let's add some birthday candles so that no one takes a slice until we are ready for Maya to blow out those candles. They're having some wholesome moments this morning, which I love. I think that Akira and Pickles are getting along really, really well, but you never know. That can be super telling. You move in with your significant other and you get a pet together. If that person does not treat that animal well, that is a sign, in my opinion. But Akira is getting along really well with Pickles. He's also in here practicing flirting. He's gonna be real flirty on her birthday when she wakes up. And he was hot and heavy from their socialization last night. They were really feeling each other. For some reason, they were glitching out, and I just don't know why. But that's gonna be very aggravating if I cannot get them to try for a baby. We definitely need to get that fixed. And look at how beautiful the snow is for her birthday. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I hope that some friends can still come over and celebrate with us today, though. They are really cold in here because they don't have a thermostat. I still haven't gotten them a thermostat. I guess maybe I should. I just don't want our bills to go up. I'm just having them freeze instead of making them comfortable just because of bills. They're both making enough money that it's probably fine. And see, again, Akira is watching a movie. He is such a cinephile. He loves movies. And Pickles is stressing. Goodness, I'm always having to calm Pickles down. I feel bad. I haven't really looked at the rest of these. What is Trendy? It's a new app on our phone. Let's see, where you can visit Thrifty to hunt for your next fashion look. So Trendy, you can sell looks that you create and you can gain followers. Interesting. Okay. All right. I'm going to plan a social event and invite over a bunch of friends. It's kind of early, but since it's snowing, I don't want people to be out late. That's always dangerous. So I am going to do a birthday party. We're going to have it as a gold event. We are going to invite a bunch of her friends. So of course, Miko and Zoe. Let's invite over Darling, even though we don't know them super well, but they are Miko's roommate and they used to be roommates with Akira. So let's do that. Let's invite over Nancy. We haven't seen her in a bit. We can invite over Knox. We also haven't seen Clara in a bit either. And we can invite over Michael, who we just met last night, but we got along super well. Oh, and let's give Pickles a bath really quickly because Pickles is stinky and our guests are not gonna like that. So we're not gonna be able to have drinks. I wonder if I could get like a small bar just for the party. I do have some smaller bars. I kind of hate to spend money on it, but since some of our goals are to have some drinks at our party, we might need that in order to do everything that we want to do. Oh, I can't afford it. I only have 20 simoleons. Where did all my money go? I thought I had a couple hundred. Well, we may not get a good rating on this birthday party, but we'll just do our best. We also don't have a stereo, so we can't listen to the stereo at the same time. This is probably not going to be a good birthday. Wait, it's saying that one person is. Is the TV counting as the stereo? But it says one person is listening. I'm honestly just not sure about that one. I wish that I could check on Knox and Zoe's relationship. I don't think that I have a way to do that. I really wish that I did, because I'm really curious. Darling Knox and I are just hanging out in the bathroom and Knox is really flirty. I hope that that's because he's around Zoe today. Oh, and there's a ghost here. Our entertainer that I hired is deceased, but he showed up anyway. That is dedication to your craft. Okay, I'm gonna have her blow out her candles, which means that she will age up, and then we will have an adult Maya. Everyone's gathering here in the bathroom. Don't know why. This is honestly too many people for this little bathroom. Okay, here we go. Oh, where did she go? We're outside the house suddenly. Still dressed the same way, still looking cute, but now we have an adult Maya. Oh, and that maxed out our party. Don't know how, but I'm very happy about that. I can ask for birthday money. What? I've never seen that interaction before. That's so funny. Did they add a bunch of new interactions? They must have. There's so many things I've never seen before. Now that Maya has aged up, I do want to give her just a little bit of an update in her appearance. So I'm gonna pop over into Cass and just make her look a little bit older. I think now she's getting pretty high in her career. She's now an adult. So I think that she would just update things a little bit. She has been rocking this long hair for a while now. I want to see what else we can come up with. What if we do a full-on hair chop? She's had long hair her entire young adulthood. Maybe it's time. I always love this hair. This is one of my favorite hairs to use on Sims. Now, if we did cut her hair, would she still be kind of the imperfect Maya that we're used to seeing? Would she have kind of a messier hairdo? Oh, would she do a really drastic cut, do we think? I kind of like this on her. Ooh, Oh, that one might be a contender. Oh, this one's really pretty on her too. Oh, okay, I think this one might be my favorite. Okay, I've just updated a few things about Maya. You can tell she has the shorter hair now, which I think is so cute on her. I think that that is such a great style for her to enter adulthood with. And we've updated some of her clothing options just a little bit. I haven't changed them drastically, but I have updated her hair in each of these outfits and just trying to give her a little bit more of a grown-up style while still feeling like she just left her young adulthood. So this is the new and updated Maya. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I think that she looks really cute. Okay, so this is the next day from what I recorded before because my game absolutely crashed and just basically stopped working. So I had to go back to an older save of my game, which was actually 2 days back within my gameplay. So I've had to basically speedrun all of this while also troubleshooting what mods were breaking my game. And if you could believe it, what ended up actually being the cause of all of my issues for my game, causing my Sims not to eat, causing them not to sleep or hook up with one another, or even leave the lot, was actually their bed. It was such a simple fix. I removed the bed from my game. I gave them a new bed actually from the high school pack. It is a really beautiful Art Deco bed. I really love it. And all of my problems have been fixed. Now, because of all the troubleshooting that I did, I removed several mods. I've just taken them out of the folder for the time being. And so I don't have Slice of Life. I don't have a lot of my education mods, but that's fine. We don't have any students at the moment in our household. I would like to bring Slice of Life back, but right now I don't have it in my game just because I was trying a bunch of different things. Now, shout out to the Better Exception mod. That is what told me it was the bed that had broken my game. So if your game is currently breaking and you are at all interested in how to fix it, that was the best solution that I found. I'm super happy that I tried that. So right now my game is working. I'm redoing her birthday party at the moment. I have, I think, all the same people. There may be a few extra people as well, but we're gonna try and do a great job at this birthday party as well. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do all the things that we need to do, but I'm gonna have her go ahead and blow out the candles and age up again. I've already done her whole cast makeover already, so she's looking like her older self with her new outfits and hair. And of course, she pops outside to age up. That was all it took to get a golden birthday. So I don't know if I still have mods in my game that are messing things up, but we're just gonna roll with it. It is snowing again in my game, which is beautiful. I absolutely love playing with mods, but this is definitely the downside when you have a new patch come out for The Sims 4 and it just seems like everything breaks overnight and you have to go through and troubleshoot. But again, I'm so glad that I found that Better Exceptions mod because I kept getting a last exception from MC Command Center and I couldn't figure out what it was for. When I looked at the last exception information on the error that it was giving me, it just said unknown error. So that was not helpful, but the Better Exception mod gave me a full report of the mods that weren't built for the current patch and also what was breaking my game. So thank goodness for that. This is very wholesome for the two of them. I love this. I cannot wait to also make our house a bit bigger. I just feel like our house is still a bit squeezy with just trying to fit everything in here, but once we come into a bit more money, I have some plans for how I want to change up this entrance and give us a separate living room and separate kitchen. We do love an open floor concept, but it needs to be a bit bigger for that to actually work, in my opinion. I think that Pickles is doing a great job with all these people in our house. I think that she's really loving all the attention that people are giving her. I wonder if I can ask Knox if he's single. Like, I don't know if that'll be appropriate, but I really want to know if he and Zoe ended up getting together. because Zoe said she was in love. I really am curious if they are together. Can I just look at Zoe's profile? It doesn't say if she has a relationship. No way, Knox is single. Why have they not gotten together? Help fix bad relationship with Knox? Do they have a bad relationship? Was Knox not into it? I don't know if I'm talking Zoe up or not. I'm just talking to Nancy Landgrab. Akira is really flirty, but reading a book and just kind of tuning everyone else out. So he may be an even bigger introvert than I am at this point. It's so weird how some Sims will just drop and do push-ups in like the middle of a conversation. I think that that's so awkward. Yay, someone left you a nice new dresser in your household inventory. Maybe it was a hint to start dressing your new age. Well, I already updated my appearance, so whoever gave that to us did not have to tell us. Oh, and we also have this stainless steel auto pot. I think that that was one of our bonuses from work. I don't really have a place to put it right now. That may have to wait. But we also got this dresser for our birthday. You know, it doesn't really match our style. I'm just gonna sell it. Sorry, whoever gave that to me. It had to be done. We need the cash. Oh, and they're feeling really flirty right now. Okay, now that my bed should be working, I'm gonna have them try for a baby. I mean, it's still her birthday after all. And I think that this is something that she has really been wanting for a while. So, okay. Oh, I think that there's someone in my house that I can't see. She just shooed someone and this chair pushed back, but I don't see anyone. There's definitely someone in our house because they just left. I can't see them. I don't know who was there. That's so bizarre. Okay, let's see if that worked. She's not pregnant. Maybe next time. Oh, dang. Oh, I kind of was hoping that that would work. Maybe they can try again tomorrow and just, I mean, they could try again tonight and see what happens. He's feeling very flirty. Completely satisfied. Oh my gosh. Because let's see, she will be an adult for 24 days, which means we have 24 days to have 3 children, which is plenty of time. Gosh, they are still really cold in this house. Okay, I will be nice and I will get them a thermostat. So it will cost more to have a warmer house, but that's better than them freezing all the time. I'll have them watch a movie together. This will be really cute. They're both on their phones. Relatable. But they're so cute. Sitting here watching a movie together. Little birthday movie for her. Like, look at these two cuddled up watching a movie. They're so stinking cute. I don't know what movie we're watching. Some kind of space thing. It's like robots and aliens fighting each other, I think. I think Pickles is drinking their urine. Because I had to replay a bunch of stuff, I don't think Pickles is as leveled up as they were before, but we will get her there. She has birthday joy from her birthday party. I think that that was a really fun birthday for her. And while we're at it, I'm gonna pop into build and buy mode. I just have not loved this range hood, and I just want something a little different, I think. We could even go with something just kind of a bit more like industrial in a way. I kind of like that. I think that that's nice. Oh, and I think Zoe's coming over. I would know that walk anywhere. Winter is honestly one of my favorite seasons in The Sims because there's so much more that your Sims can do. I'm really curious if I get donations when I've already maxed out my donations for my job, if those will be there once this promotion happens. So like once I get this promotion and this collect 500 simoleons in donations goes away, will the money that I received like from Zoe just then still be there? We're gonna find out. I think I'm gonna send Zoe home so that we can try for a baby again. He's very flirty right now. And so even though I feel like I'm kind of pushing this a little bit, I feel like they're both really feeling each other. So, okay, before she goes to sleep, I'm just gonna check really quick to see if that worked. Not pregnant. Oh my gosh, this is not working for us today. Well, so this has been an interesting episode. Maya did age up, which we are loving. And I'm so glad I got my mods sorted because that was kind of a mess. But I definitely think that in the next episode, we're really going to be trying to get pregnant. And I think along with baby, I think it might be time for Akira and for Maya to start thinking about marriage. And maybe having a baby will really cause Akira to settle down. He is also about to go into adulthood. And so thinking about having a baby, knowing that Maya's trying to get pregnant, and also just knowing that he is no longer a young adult may really cause Akira to want to settle down. We will see in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!